Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. So I just wanted to talk about a few roguelike games that I have on the Xbox One that are physical. There are some digital ones that I have and that I enjoy or that I want to play, but I'm not a big digital guy, so I really just wanted to talk about physical copies. In terms of digital, I do eventually want to try Death Road to Canada. That looks really fun. That's like a zombie post-apocalyptic, almost Oregon Trail looking RPG with action elements. I also want to try Darkest Dungeon, which looks sort of like Dark Souls but 2D, and it's turn-based combat. That looks really fun. And one I really love, which is probably, I would definitely say one of my favorite games and definitely one of my favorite roguelikes, is The Binding of Isaac, which is probably the most popular. It's a sort of three-quarter view, top-downy looking, bullet hell type of shooter where you're this little character going through all these like hellish landscapes, picking up random items and random upgrades, um, really grotesque type imagery, and lots of secrets and hidden things you can do and find. It's just a really great game. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out like on YouTube. You'll see some video footage. I was going to do video footage for this and capture it from the Xbox, but there's so much of it online that I figured just me talking was sort of making my point. So these three are physical. These are also, I believe, all on PC. The Switch, some of them, one of them is on the Switch, and all on PS4 as well physically. So if you have something else you play on, you will most likely find these elsewhere. Um, the first one I wanted to show off was Rogue Stormers, and I've spoken about this one before. This is pretty much like Contra on crack. It's really hard, very fun with, I think it's up to four people. I've only played with two, but you unlock different characters the further along you get. It's like a bullet shooter, where you're running around on a screen left to right, shooting things. You can also go up and down in certain areas, jumping over like things that'll hurt you, and knowing when to like use your money to buy things and when not to, or when to buy health. A lot of things are random, so you don't know if you're going to get health or if you're going to buy something. It's going to be like a weapon upgrade. But if you like something like Contra, but you want it to go up a notch and be really difficult and play it with friends either locally or online, I would check out Rogue Stormers. I don't think it's the best game, but I think it's very fun. It's like $15, I think, at GameStop, something like that. Um, it's probably going to be hard to come by eventually because I don't think they've released a ton of copies of this. It's also digital, like I said, you could play it on PC or PS4, so you will find it elsewhere. But I think it was pretty ambitious. It's difficult, so got to be into a difficult version of Contra or more difficult version of Contra, I should say. Another game that has received tons of praise is Don't Starve. This is the Mega Pack on the Xbox One. This also came out on PS4, I believe, and the PC. Excuse me. So this includes Don't Starve Together, Reign of the Giants DLC, Shipwreck DLC, and a controller skin for the Xbox One, which is neither here nor there. You play these like Tim Burton looking characters. This is also two players co-op locally and six players online with the Don't Starve Together version. So you do get different versions installed when you buy this and put the disc in. Um, you play these like Tim Burton looking characters. You start off with just him. The longer you last before you die, the more characters you unlock. You pick up all types of materials, sort of like a Stardew Valley type thing. You pick up like grass and wood and rocks, and then you can open up an item or create an item with that, like a pickaxe or a shovel. And the more you collect, the more you can open, and then you use that pickaxe or shovel to get the next set of materials. So it's a very grindy type of roguelike where you have to really pay attention to what you're picking up, what you're creating, and what you're going to use it for next. Meanwhile, there are fights and bosses you can take on, lots of like little secrets and hidden things. Nothing's really spoon fed to you, so you sort of have to figure it out as you go. I have yet to play it online, but if you like Stardew Valley, but you want like a difficult game that you could probably play, possibly play with people online, and you like, the art style of something like a Tim Burton type thing, check out Don't Starve. I think it's really fun. It's $20 right now at GameStop, and it's gonna be a little frustrating because if you do die, you have to start over and then just start collecting from the beginning again. But you do get different characters to unlock, and I assume playing online would make the game a little easier as well. It says it's up to it says six people online, which is crazy. I didn't even That's pretty good. So yeah, check this out. It's really fun. I think you know you can definitely kill a lot of time with it quickly. And finally, this one kind of got beat up a little bit, but I did want to talk about it because I really do enjoy it when I have a good run, and that has been Heroes. This is also out on the PlayStation 4 and the Switch. I think this is a really good game to pick up on the Switch in terms of portability because the games aren't super long, and I think it just kind of makes sense to have it portable. So you are these three characters, and you're taking these little girls to school, and you're all old now. You used to be these like knights and heroes, but now you're old, so your job is to take these like the king's kids to school or something. Um, all these games are very different, by the way. So Don't Starve is like a collectathon where you grind and build things and micromanage, and then light fires at night to stay alive so that the monsters don't get you. Rogue Stormers is a shooter like Contra, and then Has Been Heroes is you're on a plane, a three-dimensional plane with your characters, and they look like very like cartoony or anime-like, and you have to know who to send out front to make a hit, and then switch the characters across the three lines while using spells and killing the guys that are coming at you. Once they reach your characters and you don't kill them, they hurt you. Certain characters have more hit points, so they could take one or two hits and be okay, but you do want to heal yourself eventually. Other characters take one hit and they're dead. You do unlock more characters from beating the game or from doing certain challenges. You can unlock like younger versions of the characters or just totally different characters. One of my guys is like a lucha libre guy. He's really big and like fat. One guy looks like I think it's like a tiger or a panther, but you know, with human limbs, and they all have different spells and different abilities. Some of them have more health or certain things they can do, like maybe their spells charge quicker, things of that nature. So you want to mix and match the characters as you unlock them. And the more you beat the game, I think it's 4 levels, the more you beat the game, the more you unlock. And if you do die, you end up getting souls when you kill bad guys. Your souls add up after every game, and you unlock more items for your next run. There's all different areas you can go into, like to heal your stamina, heal your health, open up treasure chests to find spells and items. You know, items do different things and have different abilities on your characters that can make them do certain things. I'm trying to think of what else. The bosses are really hard. You have to know which methodology to go with to try and beat them. It's very difficult, but it's a great game. And I think if you will put time into these games and really put the effort into them, I think that they're all really fun. They're difficult, but you have to be in the mood for that type of game. But I would assume you watching this video that you were in the mood for a roguelike to watch this video in the first place. So, like I said, all very, very different. Rogue Stormers, Don't Starve, and Has Been Heroes. But they all got physical releases. I don't expect them to be super easy to come by in the future. So if you can pick these up on the PS4 or the Xbox and you enjoy roguelike games, I think it's a good decision. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you played these or if you were interested in some of them. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.